For the past few weeks, or even the past few months, I've been stuck in this kind of negative snowballing effect that have just been building up and building up. So today, it's time to change. It's the time to change that snowball around in the opposite direction and turn it into a snowball of positiveness. Good morning, everybody. It is the 16th of August, which means just under 2 weeks out. And it's getting tough. It is getting tough. Okay, today I wanted the general premise of this vlog to be about when things get hard and you get that feeling of not necessarily giving up, but it's not that you're not trying, it's just motivation. You're losing motivation for a particular thing. And this is definitely what is happening during this prep that I am in right now. And I find with motivation reducing, I always try and step back and try and figure out the reasons why. And you can come up with every excuse under the sun. But at the end of the day, if you do not commit yourself to a particular goal, and I said in a past video, choose something that emotionally tries to draw you back to where you need to be every single time. And a lot of the time that is extremely hard to do. But that's when the importance of that emotional kind of drawback keeps you in check. And personally, I haven't been using that emotional trigger of wanting to better myself every time, wanting to take things to the next level. It has been, yeah, I'll just eat that. Sky needs to go for a walk. I'll cut that session short. I need to do this. I've got some extra work to do. And 2 weeks out, guys. We need to sort that shit out. And it's not even like I'm behind schedule. I weighed in this morning, as you guys saw, at 73 kilos flat. That is a lighter weight than 1 day out from the competition. Yes, I have been eating more, leading in off a peak week, but I am lighter than I have been through any real prep other than the preps when I was a tiny little skinny thing back in the days. So basically I wanted the general theme of this vlog to say everyone feels like this at some stage. No one has 110% motivation 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year. You're always going to have moments of weaknesses. You're always going to have days, weeks, months where you don't feel 100%. But the thing is, it's understanding that it is never too late. You are never, ever, ever too far in that you can't bring yourself back out. So, starting today, even though it's 2 weeks out, I'm not worrying about that. That just brings on more stress. That brings on more doubt. We're gonna sort shit out. Okay, to start this day off in a positive manner, we're gonna go with a pre-workout meal. I'm gonna head down to the beach to meet Andrea. We're gonna take Sky for a little walk, and then I'm gonna head off to the gym. I've already done some work this morning to kind of get on top of things and feel good about everything. So A lot of the work's done. I've got to do a little bit when I get back, but all about splitting it up and kind of getting that balance going. Gonna grab that food now, changing it up just a little bit, still on 2,500 calories. I am going to be, because this is 2 weeks out, I'm gonna be reducing things down a little bit over this week and then do more of a peak week next week. I didn't do too much of a peak week last week. I slowly increased. I definitely didn't really do a depletion week. So I'm going to make a depletion week and a peak week a little bit sharper and more pronounced than I did in my last prep. So we'll see how it goes. But we're starting off. Don't normally do veggies pre-workout, but I've decided to today. This is 150 grams of chicken. I've got about 350 grams of it's a squash with mushrooms and all sorts of different stuff in it. And then a bit of broccoli. Nutrition is the same. Have I been sticking 110% to it? No, I haven't. It's been more of a variance than the general 10% that I normally do. But that's okay. Because I've still been hitting the 2,500. It just hasn't been with foods that my body can make the most of, if you know what I mean. That thing right there is a freaking goat's horn. Like, are you serious? That's the only thing that she can't, like, demolish. Hey, babe. And the next part is surrounding yourself with people that make you happy. And that's me. That's what I'm doing right now. Look at these. At the beach, beautiful day with my two favorite girls. If you can't get motivated and feel good in a situation like this, then it's hard to feel motivated at all. So I'm feeling good, and that's what's going to make today the start of a better prep. So we're going to hang around here for about half an hour, chill out for a little bit, let her off the lead, maybe, if we're feeling up to the experience. And then I'm off to the gym, and I've got lots of work, clients at the gym tonight, so it's going to be an action-filled day, but a good day. In terms of going through my training and nutrition and things like that, as I said, my nutrition hasn't been great, to be honest. Still sticking to 2,500 calories. I'll be reducing that down even more over this week probably, and then increasing it back up again through that final peak week. Training has been the same. Because my nutrition hasn't been as good, my training intensity hasn't been as good. I felt like I haven't had as much energy, which has then snowballed into making me feel worse, and it's just that vicious snowball. And what I find is you can snowball in either direction. You can snowball in a positive way of eating well, that makes your training better, which makes your motivation higher, which makes your results faster, which then increases more motivation, etc. And then you have the other snowball effect, is where you don't necessarily eat that well, you don't have the energy in your training, so you're not lifting what you normally do, motivation starts to come down a little bit more, you don't make the progress you want to make, which makes you even more down, and it's a snowballing effect. So you've got to understand it can snowball in either way, and at the end of the day, you're the one that chooses the direction of this snowballing effect. A lot of the time there are aspects or certain things that force you to snowball a particular way, but to bring it back is up to you. And that's what we're doing. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back to snowball the positive way. All right, just got back. from taking Sky back home, dropped her off. Now I'm gonna head to the gym to hit some shoulders, I'm thinking. And then I've got clients, so it's gonna be nice and fast. You get it all done, in and out, shoulders, cardio, 45 minutes cardio, home, post-workout, to the gym. It's gonna be an action-packed day, but these are the days that I like. I've planned everything out, I know exactly what I'm gonna do, and it gets done. All right, everyone, we are in the gym. Physique update. This is 2 weeks out. Bear in mind, I haven't been 110%, so it's not gonna be as good as I want it, but I'm not blaming anyone but myself, and we're just gonna deal with it and go forward over this next 2 weeks and give it 110%. So, this is me, Karen. So I'm feeling a little bit flatter than usual, just because the carbs that I have been taking in aren't those efficient carbs that my body's used to and works really well with. So over the next 2 weeks, introducing a lot more of those carbs back out and reducing the things that I know my body doesn't respond well to, like bread and things like that, reducing that back, increasing carbs through rice and kurma and things like that. I'll check in with you guys and tell you exact amounts and everything in the next updates leading up to the show. But not feeling 110%. It's gonna change. Check in with you guys soon. All right, I am done with the gym, which means only one thing. That one consistency throughout this prep. The dessert bowl. All right, everyone, really hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to be honest with you guys in terms of how I'm feeling, and that it's okay to feel down or negative about a certain situation, even though you're extremely passionate about that certain thing. I am extremely passionate about health and fitness, competing, every single aspect of that. But over the past few months, I've found it tough. But it's about noticing that and knowing that you are never too deep in that hole to never come out. So if you're in a similar situation with anything, it doesn't have to be health and fitness related, just anything in life. If you are just not feeling great about things, remember, there is always someone out there that is worse off. And all it takes is one positive change to set the snowball. Man, the amount of times I've used that snowball analogy today, you're going to be like, shut up, man, just use a different analogy. Or just don't use snowball. But we want to set that snowball in the right direction, yeah? Because, I say snowball because it literally picks things up. You know, you set it off as one thing and it picks another thing up which is positive and another thing up that's positive, and it turns into a lot more positiveness. I'm going to end it there because I'm going to ramble for a lot longer. But, hope you enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. This is 2 weeks out. I'll see you 1 week out.